Hey guys, so we've got a nice cool little review unboxing thing to do. So yeah, let's just get straight to it. This is what we're going to be unboxing and reviewing today. So I have my Sony a6700 and I want to see how this works with the lens that I already have on it. So maybe one of the main reasons of why I got this lens was because I needed something that had like a zoom capability. And yeah, that's pretty much all it was. I just needed something with a zoom. I have a 16mm Sigma lens at the moment, and I really like that lens. So that works fine with me. So I wanted to give Sigma another go. Everyone that I was speaking to and looking at reviews, they always come back to this lens. It was between this and the Tamron 17 to 70. And I ended up opting for this. It's a little bit more cheaper, but apparently it's more sharper. So that's what we're going to get into and have a look. So here we are now, and we are testing the Sigma 18 to 55mm, no, 18 to 50mm lens. And we are outside in the same spot that we're always in when we're testing things. So this seems to be the spot now. And I think it's because there's never anyone here. So that goes to show how much of an antisocial person I am. Also, it's a great place to walk, Ira, and it gives me an excuse then to get out. But yeah, what I've done is I've put it on the Creative Look standard, and I put white balance onto auto this time. So I'm hoping that that fixes the background, because the background before was looking a bit washed out. I know it's going to look washed out because I've got it all the way down to 2.8, but this is what this lens opens up to. And then what we can do is we can just open this to about 9. And how does that look now for the background? Because I think it might have been the white balance that was making everything get a bit thrown off. But yeah, I'm gonna put it back down to 2.8 because that's perfect for doing this walking, talking head type of scenario. And guess what we've got connected today? We got the Hollyland Mark II connected today. We are not just listening to the audio straight from the camera. This is on standard steady shot. And yeah, I'll put it into active steady shot just quickly for you guys to see. Now here we are in active steady shot. And this is what it looks like. It's a bit more tighter to the face. I kind of like that. It just means you have to lift your arm right out. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And I think what we're gonna do is see what we can do with this camera now, with the lens attached to it. See what the zoom range is like. Because yeah, I had a little play around with it last night, but it didn't come till about 9 p.m, 9 p.m. So yeah, now it's a gorgeous day and we're going to see what it's like in a real world scenario setting. So for cinematic shooting, say for instance, I wanted this. So it is handy. Okay. Let's see if we can get to the top of this mountain. Okay. That's not bad at all. Oh, let's focus on this. Come on, focus, do your thing. You know what I think really throws me with this camera though, this lens, is how small it is. Like the lens is so small, and I know a lot of people like are bigging that up and being like, oh my god, it's great, we love it, we love the small lens and how compact and portable it is. I don't know though, I'm just like, going from that 16 f1.4 Sigma lens to this, like not the length of the lens I'm on about, but the glass. It's just very small, but it, like the comparison that I did in the house last night, indoors, controlled lighting. Even forgot to put my salt lamp on in the background. I don't know if any of you noticed that. It handled it very well. So I don't know, like it's wild to me because f2.8 to f1.4, I could not see the difference. And if anything, when I was like zoomed into my face like this, I could see all of my pores and everything. So I was like, okay, maybe this one is a little bit sharper than the Sigma 16. Bearing in mind that lens is about 6 years old. No, about 8 years old, I think it is now. So yeah, just to bear that in mind. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm back on standard shot now. Standard steady shot. But yeah, this is how it is when you're running gun, walking and vlogging. I'm not holding the camera any specific way. I don't have it on a gimbal or a tripod. I'm literally just holding it. So do I think this lens is worth it? I don't know yet. I don't know. I really was disappointed with it last night. And then I took it out because me and my partner ended up having to go to the shop to grab some milk and everything. And I just took the camera with me because I was like, you know what? And then I took this like one photo, which I'm gonna put up now. I took this photo and it kind of shocked me a little bit. And I was like, okay. And it was pitch black. There was a couple of like ambient lighting going on with the shops and the traffic lights and everything. But I live in the valley where half of the street lights don't even work and everything shuts at 9. So it was dark on that road. And then I got like this like really nice ambient, reflective wind mirror type thing, and like the sharpness of the water drops. It shocked me a little bit. I am shocked, but there's a little part of me that kind of wishes that I bought the 24 to 70 Sigma art lens, the first series, not the second one, because that's like over $1,000. But you never know. I could end up sending this little bad boy back and collecting that one. Now, one thing I'm very interested in is to see the quality difference between the Sigma 16 f1.4 that I'm recording on now and the Sigma 18 to 55 f2.8, I believe. This is a, yeah, f2.8. This is made for APS-C cameras. So the equivalent of this, now the 16mm Sigma 1.4 that I'm shooting on, works up to around about 24, 25 on a full frame. So technically I'm shooting in 24, 25, but the lens itself is 16, and yes, that way because it's a crop sensor. So this is me now recording on the Sony a6700 using the Sigma 16mm f1.4. Now here we are shooting on the Sigma 18 to 50 f2.8. The one thing that I will say though, I was this close to sending this lens back. And there's still a little part of me that kind of wants to, only because, okay, so the reason I got this lens was because I didn't get the kit lens and I just picked this one up straight away anyway. And then I just wanted like a zoom lens. So I was stuck between the Tamron 17 to 70 and this. And there was another one in the midst of it, which is a full frame lens. So it's a 24 to 70 Sigma art lens, the first one, not the new one they've got out. And I kind of wish that I went for the Sigma. I'm not going to lie, all the time run, there's a little bit of me, I like the sharpness though of this. So as you can see from these images that I took, the quality of the image that comes out of this is the same pretty much quality that comes out of this, which is a prime lens. it might have that f1.4 mark, but this, I can't see any image quality difference between the two. Like when you're out and about and you're shooting, you're never usually in f1.4. And to be honest, most of the time I'm not even in f2.8. You know, I'm always cranking it up, lowering it down, whatever. It's just nice to have that flexibility of it. But some of the photos that I took, so last night I was very disappointed with this lens because it looked so small on my camera. I was just like, I wanted something beefy, like 450 quid. I know it's not like the most expensive lens in the world, but when you pay 450 quid for something and it comes back being this tiny ass little thing, I was just like, what? So we went out in the car and I took the camera with me and I managed to capture this. And I'm really surprised on how well it picks up like the raindrops and everything. So overall, do I recommend this lens with this camera? 100%. I knew that I was going to pair this one or the Tamron with the 16 mil f1.4 that I got from Sigma as well. I knew that I was going to pair one of the two. I do wish I had that extra zoom range. The only reason I didn't get Tamron is because this one is sharper. So quality of the image was more important than the reach. And I think a lot of people will be in that category, the same as me. I don't care about the weight. I don't care about all of this and that. The one thing I do care about is the quality of the image. And if the quality of the image is better coming from the Sigma, that's why I ended up picking the Sigma for. Also, just another thing as well. So this one doesn't zoom, so I can't really show you on this. But this lens, for some reason, it zooms the opposite way of where a zoom lens should usually be. I wish I had one to show you, but I sold my Nikon D3200 with the two zoom lenses I had with it to get this camera, so I don't have anything to show you. But it usually goes a certain way, and then with this one, for some reason, it's the opposite way around. I don't know if they've done that because they're like branching out this lens for vloggers. So like when you're there, I can just be like, I don't know if that's what they've done, but I just find it very strange. And it's easy to adjust to, but I just thought that I would throw that in there. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. I think I've covered everything. We've gone out, we've done everything, we've taken photos with it. I definitely do like this lens. Am I going to keep it? I don't know. I'm going to give myself a couple of days, I think, sitting on it. I just wish that I had that extra zoom because I was so used to my Nikon. I think it was a 70 to 150 or something. I'm not sure what it was, but it was quite a big zoom range. So I was just like, I kind of missed that. But if I had to get a zoom lens, but then lower the quality of the image, I wouldn't be happy with doing that. So it's something that I really need to sit on. I could always send this back and I could get the 24 to 70 from Sigma, the art lens, the series 1 of it. That will still be a great lens. It's just something that I need to do a little bit of research in with now. I've got a month that I can keep this lens for, so we will see. We'll see, and I'll do an update to see if I do keep this lens or not. But remember, guys, you are loved, and I will see you guys next time.